Hello, I'm Carol Moseley Braun. I made the decision to run for mayor because as a city we are at a crossroads. This election provides an opportunity for you, the voters, to decide what Chicago will become to yourself, your family, your children, and our senior citizens. The next mayor will face many difficult choices. Will we become a city that works for its neighborhoods and the people that comprise them? Or will we continue to enrich the well-connected and privileged few? Will our city protect its senior citizens? Or will we let those who have given so much to our community be left to fend for themselves? Will every child have access to a quality public education in their own neighborhood? Or will a good education be reserved for the privileged few? Will we make our streets safe in all of our neighborhoods? Or will we continue to let violent gangs control some of our neighborhoods? I am running for mayor because all of our families in all of our neighborhoods deserve a leader in City Hall who will work for the greater good and not just continue on our current path, where only a select few benefit from the decisions made on the 5th floor of City Hall. I am running because I love Chicago. My father was in law enforcement and my mother worked in hospitals, and they impressed on my brothers and sisters to always remember that we were part of a larger community and had a responsibility to contribute to it. For me, that path led to public service, first as an assistant United States attorney, then as a state legislator. I was elected county recorder of deeds and then to the United States Senate. After that, I became an ambassador to New Zealand, and then I started a small organic tea and coffee business. I have never been afraid to fight for what is right or to speak truth to power, and I have, without exception, taken on the tough battles to guarantee fairness for everyone. That is why, as a state representative, I asked for a moratorium on the death penalty years before academics proved how costly and uncertain that extreme penalty is. And that is why I sued my own political party over the drawing of legislative districts, and when I won, expanded minority representation and created the first Hispanic district ever in the state of Illinois. I stood up for gay rights 2 decades ago, long before it was popular to do so, because it's a civil rights issue. Tough economic times are no excuse for doing less or leaving any neighborhood behind. Tough times call for creativity and common sense and for putting what we have to better use. I refuse to use our budget problems as an excuse not to keep our streets safe. As mayor, I will make sure that our new police superintendent will properly deploy law enforcement to target gang leaders who recruit children and prey on the elderly. I will not tolerate their version of domestic terrorism, and we will shut them down. No child should be afraid to go to school, and no parent should have to worry that school might be a threat to their child's safety. I dedicated my tenure as United States Senator to improving our nation's schools, and as mayor, I will make improving Chicago's schools one of my top priorities. I'll work aggressively to reduce an unacceptably high dropout rate by working with teachers who are on the front line to keep kids in school and out of gangs. The moral imperative for our city is to put the effort into educating our children so we don't have to end up incarcerating them. This election gives us the opportunity to once and for all end the cronyism and corruption that has plagued our city far too long. It will save us millions of dollars when we publicly audit every city department for waste and abuse, put budgets online, eliminate no-bid contracts, make purchasing transparent, and reform grant and tax programs like TIFs so the money is used in our neighborhoods and not just as a piggy bank for special interests. Our next mayor must be able to see the potential of all of the people, think outside the box, outside of the loop, and outside of an inner circle. We will work together to make Chicago cleaner, faster, smarter, and better. And we're going to do it out in the open, where you can see what we're doing. I ask for your vote because I share your belief that we can make a difference for all people in all neighborhoods. God bless you. God bless Chicago.